In today's video,
I am leaving Arizona. We're gonna go up here. There's rat poop up here. Well, I made it. I found solitude. Being out in the middle of nowhere with nobody around is all fun and games until you turn around and there's one other person there. I'm not feeling extremely confident about this experience.
Hello. Hi. Good morning. It's time to wake up now. I know you probably don't want to get out of bed, and it's early, and the world is a dump.
Good morning. Go at the window. Go at the window. Good morning, everybody. So today I am leaving Arizona, probably for good until next winter, which is a very strange thought.
after the unexpected snowfall last week, I chose to make my way back to Sedona for a couple of days. I needed Wi-Fi for work, my computer took a dump again, and for some reason my phone stopped working. Whenever things go wrong on the road, I think it's only natural to want to run back home to familiarity, to a place where you know exactly where to go when you need some extra help and peace of mind. So I did. I ran back home to Sedona.
Okay. The idea of leaving Arizona, it kind of makes me nervous. I've been here for the last month, and before that I was here for a month in December. And when you've been somewhere this long, leaving just starts to feel like leaving home again. And leaving home for me personally has never, ever been easy. Anyways, before we get too ahead of ourselves mentally, I'm gonna go get some coffee.
As my luck goes, the second I got on the road, it started raining, and not 20 minutes later,
I don't know what the heck is going on with this weather, but it is literally snowing. I am getting the heck out of here. I lost my keys, so we can't go. I lost my keys, so we're gonna get stuck in the ice and the snow. Huh?
As I started to make my way up the pass between Sedona and Flagstaff, the weather started getting worse and worse and worse until all of a sudden I found myself right back in winter wonderland. Although I've grown more comfortable driving in adverse conditions, this particular road is really curvy and steep and honestly just overall sketchy. And the snow itself, well, I'd never experienced snow like this before. The visibility was surprisingly good, but the snowflakes were more like snow puffs. They were huge, and the way they meandered down from the sky to the highway, well, it was a bit discombobulating, to say the least.
I had to take a second off of driving because it's making me dizzy.
As I drove out of Sedona, past Flagstaff, and towards Utah, the snow puffs turn into rain, and then sleet, and then snow again until Mother Nature finally decided to take a breather right as I arrived at my first destination, Horseshoe Bend.
So I'm currently in Page, Arizona. I was planning on stopping at the Horseshoe Bend thing that is like famous and whatever. I didn't realize it was this famous, and it's pay to play. And I don't really want to pay. Not to mention there's crowds and crowds and crowds of people, and I am avoiding that at all costs. So here's an imaginary photo of me at Horseshoe Bend that I totally actually went to.
For some reason, this song brings me back to 2009 when the Beatles Rock Band was the video game of our household. My brother on the drums, myself on the microphone, just jamming for hours on end. Anyways, I've always found that the best destinations on a road trip aren't actually those that you can predetermine, like a national park or a viewpoint. No, the best destinations are those that you stumble upon after getting turned off by the crowds, once you decide to throw all itineraries to the wind and forge your own expedition.
This is pretty crazy, actually. Ooh, let's go up here. We're gonna go up here. This is kind of wild. Welcome to my throne room. There's rat poop up here. Finn's gonna fly the drone now. Forward. I'm getting good at flying this.
This was a pretty fun expedition.
So I'm not gonna lie, I definitely got comfortable going to places that I'd been before. It's been probably 2 months since I've slept somewhere that I've never slept before. And that is both incredible that I've been able to do that, but it's also kind of damaged and I guess weakened my adventure muscle because now I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to be somewhere that I haven't been before. Anywho, what to do.
I found a random viewpoint on the Colorado River and walked all the way up to a cliff's edge before realizing that it was a cliff's edge. So I ended up backing the heck up to stressfully relax away from the edge, where I took a Polaroid picture and then tried for 10 minutes to take some shots of a crow. Raven? Crow? Whatever, until a semi-usable shot was taken. Then I took the pictures I'd taken back to the van to do some journaling.
Okay. I took 3 Polaroids outside. This is one of them. This is the only thing that showed up, but it's weird because this green thing wasn't even there in person, so. It's raining again, and I am halfway here for it. And now I have a clean slate for today's journaling. I wonder where I'm gonna go next. I was listening to a podcast by Emma Chamberlain. It just had to do with the way that we're feeling right now and the way that I think a lot of people are feeling right now. I mean, I resonated with the entire podcast. To be honest, it really made me feel a lot better about my situation. Like, it's not just me. This world is crazy right now and it's really overwhelming and it's really easy to overthink everything way more than you normally would. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the burnout rant for another day. I'm gonna go ahead and make some dinner now.
And I still do it. Become a lot more fun. If you need something that's gonna help, sometimes time. Let's see what you guys. Somebody said, I know you've never had a 1-year anniversary.
So as far as burnout goes, I mean, it's complicated, I guess. I'm not sad, but I'm not excited or happy either. I'm confident that this too will pass eventually, but I'm also aware of the fact that this feeling might last the duration of these unprecedented times, which is sort of scary to think about. Overall, it's just been eye-opening to realize how difficult it is to recover from burnout while still living in the van. Everyday tasks take a huge amount of effort, and after all is said and done, there really isn't an opportunity to just prioritize self-care for 4 days straight.
Well, I made it. I found solitude, and it's beautiful. And I think that there's somebody coming behind me, so I'm not going to talk to you guys. Cue the voiceover, I suppose.
I'm actually in the process of rerouting right now so that I can go home and see Coleman while he's still house sitting in Monterey, so that we can both relax for a week and I can recuperate before I head off to my new destination.
Run! Go run! Whoa! Being out in the middle of nowhere with nobody around is all fun and games until you turn around and there's one other person there, and it's a guy. My instincts suck. Well, I don't know if suck is the right word, but my instincts tell me anytime that I'm alone or secluded in a place with only one man around, my instincts just tell me to get the freak out of there. Yeah, I just end up stumbling and basically running back to my van every single time. Sometimes I wish I could just be alone on this planet. I'm at the Walmart, and I'm not feeling extremely confident about this experience. To be fair, it's been like 3 months, 4 months since I stayed anywhere other than federal land. And federal land, who has issues on federal land? You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm sure that I'm not gonna have any issues. There's not very many people here, but this is van life, and sometimes you have to sleep places that you're not 1000% confident in. You just gotta wing it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. I actually had a really good day, to be honest. There's a couple of places that I just wish I had stopped and like hung out in. I feel like whenever I have a driving day, I don't stop until I get to the destination that I already have predetermined, which is not the smartest way to do it if you live in a van and you have the ability to like stop and chill out along the way. But for some reason my mind doesn't like the idea of stopping until we've gotten there. Anyways, I think that this is gonna be the end of this video, and I'm gonna pick up another vlog tomorrow, so I'll see you next Sunday. Thank you for being here.